The central bankers are now pushing their agenda to stop the Brexit. Now we can see that the UK, well, they're getting ready to implement Article 50 coming up in March. And this is what Theresa May is trying to do at this point. But we know for a fact that the EU, they're going to be doing whatever they possibly can to stop this. And we're starting to see that there are signs of them pushing their agenda forward right now. The British Parliament, well, they must vote on whether or not the government can start the process of leaving the European Union. And this is coming from the Supreme Court, and this is their ruling, which says it's going to go to Parliament, and the EU now has the chance of convincing Parliament, hey, let's not let this happen. We don't care what the people say. They're not going to be allowed to exit. We also know that Mario Draghi said that, listen, any country that wants to leave the EU, and he's trying to keep other countries from leaving, they're going to have to pay up their debt in full. Now, we can see right now that the people, well, they had a referendum and they want to leave right now. But we know that the central banks, well, they don't want this to happen. Now, Prime Minister Theresa May, well, she promised to start the process before March 31st. Even with this parliamentary vote, she says she's still moving forward. She still thinks that she can get this done. Now, the central bankers realize if country after country starts leaving the EU, well, their central bank regime, well, it's done for, because it's going to be a domino effect and more countries are going to leave. So at this point, we can see there's a huge battle that's going to be waged right now where the central bankers are going to butt up against what the people really want. And we see this happening not just in the UK. We see this throughout Europe and here in the United States, and it is spreading because the people are sick and tired of being controlled by the central bankers. And you know what? They are at the point of, they're saying, listen, your policies have not worked. We have high unemployment. We have a huge amount of debt. And the world that we're living in right now has been deteriorating for over the many years. And it's time to end this. And this is a good opportunity to actually get rid of the central banks altogether. Now, you can hear more of all of this in the full report, which is on the X22 Report YouTube channel. And those reports are Monday through Friday, one on Sunday, and they're between 6 and 7 Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to listen to incredible interviews, you can go to the X22 Report Spotlight YouTube channel, where you can hear interviews with Cliff High, you can hear interviews with David Morgan, you can hear interviews with Michael Snyder, you can hear interviews with David Stockman, Jim Rickards. So head on over to the X22 Report Spotlight YouTube channel, and you can hear all the interviews there.